YouTube. In this video, we'll be going over all the technical specifications of the iPad. So, starting off with the size and weight, it's 9.56 inches high and 7.47 inches across, and only half an inch thick. So that's really thin, a lot thinner than most people were expecting.
About as thin as the iPhone.
And it has a 9.7 inch across diagonal LED screen. It only weighs 1.5 pounds, which is really light and makes it really portable.
It has a nice display, as he said, a little smaller than the MacBook, but a lot bigger than the iPhone, and 10 hours of battery. That is surfing on the web or watching a video, not just music.
So, a lot of people were complaining about the iPhone's battery life, and Apple's done a lot of work to improve that and get you 10 hours of battery life, so that's really nice. And then one of the things that's also very interesting is a fingerprint-resistant oleophobic coating. So that's really cool if it actually is fingerprint-resistant, because it's sort of annoying to be using like your iPhone or iPod and get all the fingerprints on it and have to wipe it off. So if that actually works, I'll be very impressed.
It also has a new A4 custom designed processor.
That's
chip.
That's Apple's chip that they made themselves, the A4 custom designed high performance low power system on a chip.
It has an accelerometer like everything, and also a light sensor, which personally I think Apple is very bad at all their light sensors, and usually
they're just I think that they're just too sensitive. Like, you'll be tilting it just a little bit and then suddenly your screen will go black.
And you won't be able to use your light up keyboard unless you're like in the middle of the using it in the middle of the night.
Also, it has a microphone, but no camera, which a lot of people were hoping for. And I think that was sort of stupid to not have a camera. Hopefully they'll include it in the next model. But
it has a regular plug-in your headphones, stereo headphone jack,
as well as a speaker if you don't want to use.
Which is actually very nice if you've ever heard it in one of the hands-ons.
So, for the video, for watching TV and video on the iPad, it's got a 1024 by 768 pixel screen and a dock connector that you're used to, the 30-pin connector from the iPhones and iPod. And it can play in 576 and 480p or 576 and 480i.
And what's something very great is it has wireless, so you can put in your card and use it almost like a smartphone. But so I'm gonna go over the prices really quickly. $499 for 16 gigabyte only Wi-Fi, and then $100 more is $600, which is 32 gigs, and then $700, which is 64 gigs. And the one starting with 3G will be starting at around $625 and going up as you want more gigs.
So, as we said, it comes in two models, the Wi-Fi model and the 3G model. The 3G model is slightly heavier, but it allows you to access the network on the 3G, and it comes with a no-contract plan, which means that you can just stop paying the $30 a month at any time. You can terminate the deal with AT&T, and there's no cancellation fee or anything.
It has Bluetooth and a digital compass, Bluetooth is very nice for playing games with your friends, which is a big concept which is going to be happening with the new iPad. Is supposed to be a very fun, or it's going to be more developers making games, and that's going to be a big hit on it, we believe.
So one thing that people didn't really like about the iPhone or iPod is the lack of mail attachment support, which you can see the iPad has. It can view JPEG, TIFF, GIF, document, doc, and docx. It can view HTML, it can view numbers, it can view pretty much all the Microsoft Office and Apple productivity.
Pretty much everything you're going to get in the mail. Not much more other than this.
and it has support for pretty much all the major languages, as well as several more for the keyboard and in the dictionary.
And in the box, you're just going to get the pad, the connector, power adapter, and some other stuff.
And over here you can see this is the this is the temperatures and stuff that you can use it at. So at -4 degrees Fahrenheit or above 113 degrees Fahrenheit, apparently the iPad will stop working.
Which is like no one really uses.
So don't go use it in Death Valley.
No one.
Or Antarctica.
Yes, well, no one usually would be using electronic at that temperature. They'd be using it inside or possibly very quickly outside. So that's not really anything to worry about.
So the display glass is arsenic free, BFR free, mercury free, PVC free, and it's recyclable aluminum and glass.
And what's not so nice is, as all Apple products have usually a good amount of black surrounding the screen, kind of makes it look bigger than it actually is, which is kind of a downside, I think.
Yeah, it's sort of misleading. And in our other video, we explained that all the accessories it comes with a keyboard dock or a regular dock. And it also
doesn't come with
it. You can buy that.
You can buy that, sorry.
Accessories. And you can also buy the iPad case. And then there's a camera connection kit that can read SD cards or connect with USB directly.
And that's about it for this section. Go check out our channel for more videos on the iPad.